Since I started tretinoin, my nighttime skincare routine kept changing a lot, but I finally stuck with the skin cycling technique that I have been using for the past 3 months, and I'm going to share it with you today. My skincare process is split into 2 days: tretinoin application on one day and healing the skin barrier on another day. Let's start with the tretinoin day. I always begin with a cleansing balm or cleansing oil. No matter if I'm wearing makeup or not, I use sunscreen every single day and my skin needs a deep cleaning. I start with my skin first without removing eye makeup and brow gel because mascara and brow gel create flakes that irritate my skin. I massage the balm around my face for a long time. It can take 3 minutes, sometimes even 5. Some people call it slugging, some call it oiling. I just call it super deep cleansing. Oil break down oils on the skin and all the little whiteheads from dried acne are going away. You can see how much stuff is disconnecting from my skin, and I do it every day. This happens because tretinoin speeds up the process of skin regeneration, and I also use a high frequency wand in the morning which dries acne faster. So removing all these dead cells makes my skin super soft. I've tried a lot of balms and oils over the past year, and honestly I can't recommend any. The CeraVe one doesn't clean properly, and these two have a super strong citrusy scent. It's a little too much for me. I did fall in love with an oil that I brought from Korea, but unfortunately I can't find a way to order it to Colombia. If you know where I can find it, please let me know. And only now I do clean my eyes and brows. I use a lot of makeup products for filming short content, so I need to make sure that everything is removed from my face. If you think we would stop here, we're not. I do the double cleansing technique and use a cleansing foam. The balm does deep cleaning, but most of them do not remove bacteria and remain on the skin, so we need to clean off all the excess now with the foam. I love using Korean ones. You literally need just one little drop. It's going to be almost a year since I've had this package, and I'm not even halfway done. My skin is sensitive because of tretinoin, so I stopped using towels, even paper towels. I just wait for my skin to dry completely. My first day routine is actually super easy. When my skin is dry, I apply tretinoin. Yes, I don't do pea size amount anymore. I decided that instead of increasing the percentage of cream and days of application, I could just increase the amount of cream, and it works. My skin feels good and actually feels much better than on days when I try to apply tretinoin every day. I wait around 10 minutes for the tretinoin to absorb completely into my skin and then apply a tiny bit of moisturizer and the lip balm. I try not to overload my skin on tretinoin days and save all the fun for the second day. On the second day, I start with cleansing again, everything the same, except lately I've started using an ultrasonic brush. Before, it was my favorite skincare process. Nothing made my skin smoother than using this brush with cleansing oil or balm, but when I started tretinoin, my skin became too sensitive and I had to stop using it, and I also could not use it with acne. Now I have just a couple of active acne sometimes, not every time, so I can easily use this brush, and I could not be happier. The second day is all about moisturizing. I use moisturizing toner and moisturizing emulsion, and I can use it in layers. If I apply the emulsion and I feel that my skin is still dry, I can apply another layer and another layer until I feel it's enough. Just to be clear, enough means that my skin is moisturized and plump, but it doesn't feel wet. When my skin is ready, I apply a deep moisturizing cream on top. When you layer your moisturizers, you essentially sealing the moisture inside and allowing the products to work much better. But again, my skin looks moisturized, not wet. If you look closely, you won't see any layers of products on top, just skin. The last step is slugging, which involves applying petroleum gel on top. This seals all the layers and makes the skin glow in the morning. Usually people use Vaseline, but it's a little harder for me to apply, so I use petroleum gel based lip balms. It's more liquid, easier to apply, and feels much nicer on the skin than Vaseline. It also has a bunch of different vitamins and add ingredients, but sometimes I can still use Vaseline. A little lip balm on the lips and I'm ready to go to sleep. See you in the next video. Love yourself.